name is Donny. I'm the former IKC World Super Lightweight Champion. I'm also the head coach of Karate Mafia Fight Team. And with me today I have Andrea KGB Lee and Andy the Crazy Nguyen, who are both world champions. And this is their hour to talk to you about MMA, and maybe in a little bit different way than you're used to. We're going to have fun, and we're going to be loose, and we're going to have a good time, and no subject is off limits, so we're going to talk about all kinds of things. This will be a weekly thing that we do every Sunday night from 8 to 9 p.m. It'd be something we do every Sunday night. So tune in to this podcast or this video cast to see us get wild and crazy and who knows what. Anyway, Andy, introduce yourself.
Hey, what's up? I'm Andy Nguyen. They call me the Crazy. I am the first atomweight king of the cage champion, and I'm excited to be here. And you can just shoot me up some questions, and I'll answer them as quickly as I can.
I'm Andrea KGB Lee, and I fight with Invicta and Legacy. I'm also the Legacy World Champion. And yeah, shoot us some questions. Great.
Okay, so now I'm going to direct you to Butkus, because she's not here to visit herself. Her nickname is Butkus. Her name is Chelsea Ray, the newest member of Karate Mafia, Chelsea Butkus Ray.
What's up? I don't know what you want me to tell people.
So what's up? That's all you got? That's all I got. What's up?
Wow. What's up? Send me some questions.
Man, I had a lot to say when I was your age.
I have a lot to say. It's not about that.
None of it meant anything.
I have a lot to say. It's not about that shit.
Right on. All right, cool. All right, so we got some big stuff coming up, man, in the next few weeks. As I said, I'm the head coach of Karate Mafia, and a lot of our guys are fighting on Legacy 57 here in Bossier City, in our hometown. And Andy the Crazy Nguyen is one of them, and she's going to kick off the TV side of the card against her sister, B. Nguyen.
That is not my sister. That is not my sister. I do not. No.
Now,
Y'all just have the same last
she
name.
can say what she wants. Somewhere down the Vietnamese totem pole, their genetics cross, and they're related.
It's like Smith and Davis.
Whatever. It's Nugent. I only know two Nugents.
Is
I
that
know B.
Nugent?
Nugent and Andy Nugent.
It's not Nugent. He's more educated than that. Don't believe him.
She's angry because she's cutting weight. It's okay.
She is cutting weight.
And this is true. Good point, Buckus. She is angry. She is angry because she's cutting weight.
Okay, but
She's angry at me.
It's rocky.
hangry, hungry and angry.
She's hungry and angry. She's hangry.
Hangry.
She's
Yeah.
angry.
Well, I don't deprive her of food. I encourage her to eat more protein.
Yes, you do.
Of course you
Do
do.
I not?
Yes, you do.
Anyway, so Andy's doing a fantastic job on her weight cut, and even though she's cranky as shit today, I hope that we have a good time for the next 30 minutes or whatever we got left.
That was a quick.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So we gave our intros. Let's talk about Legacy 57, because this is a big card. This is a big, probably, in my mind, you won the world title for King of the Cage. That was a big deal. It was a big deal for me as your coach, and it was a big deal for you as a fighter. But as far as being on a live world stage in front of so many live viewers, in my mind, this is kind of your biggest performance test so far. How do you feel about this fight as compared to maybe some of the others, even the world title fight?
Well, last time I fought for Legacy, it went to the judges, and it went to decision. It wasn't not in my favor. So I hate to fight like I am insecure about my ground game. So then, like the next fight I fought was King of the Cage, and I just fought like how I should fight. And so now I'm excited that Legacy's having me back, and I'm going against a opponent, B. Nguyen. She is not my sister. Not. Because I will be nicer to my sister.
Is that like not or like fucking not?
No.
It's an R-rated program.
Maybe
Just
she's
sit
hungry.
there.
I think I said the first one. You should be proud.
Yeah, you can drop an F-bomb.
Why y'all being mean?
See, Andrew loves everybody.
He's here.
The tree hugging bird saver.
Hey, I help too.
Y'all are just fighting, you know?
Okay, so one thing I forgot to say, and I need to lay some ground rules about this talk show up front, is that if anybody says "huh" to me all night long, that person owes me a body shot, not necessarily off me, but off of somebody that I
Like a
choose.
6 or a 7?
Huh?
No.
Oh, what just happened? What just happened? I just broke the rule.
You said you
I
said
said-
You gotta do a body shot.
I guess
You gotta do it off of Steve over there.
You don't get the big homie.
Yes,
I'm making the cameraman
I'll
laugh.
pick- Here we go. Cold Steel, thank you for the
You
code.
said it so clear, articulate.
That was a laugh, I didn't say no.
Bullshit.
Okay.
Ooh, what's that, bro?
I mean, to spray lime juice on your hat. I mean, to spray a lot of things on your hat. I did. Anyway. So what am I doing? Who am I doing a shot with? By myself? I'm the first one to break my own rule. Am I a dumbass or what? I broke my own rule. I'm the first one to break it.
Gotcha.
Wow. Okay. All right. So what am I drinking?
I'll shot with,
I'll do a shot with
shoot. No, maybe she shouldn't be drinking. Maybe she
I'll
shouldn't be
do
drinking.
something with you.
Yeah.
I'll do just a little bit.
Don't say
I
it.
don't
Don't
want
say it. Don't say it. Don't say it.
just a little bit. I'm not saying H2H.
You're smarter than I am.
Whoa! Did anybody hear that?
Yeah, well, he did.
It's
Yes.
recording.
We're recording here, and there.
Here.
Yes.
Oh, no, hold on. These were body shots. These were not just shots that we do. The rule was body shots.
Just give me a shot.
No!
I'm not.
The whole rule was if you say, you do a body shot.
Does this count?
The person that I choose is Wendy.
I'll do a body shot off your hand.
That's not a body shot, huh?
That is part of your body.
So,
Where do I need to be?
we're gonna go get,
So everybody, just so you know, this is my husband.
Mm-hmm.
And my husband is fixing to do a body shot off of
Wendy.
Wendy.
who wouldn't, right? Come on.
But
Shot.
I don't care.
Right on.
Okay. There's that.
What?
That's just how to gather around.
I guess she's gotta like lay on the floor. She can't lay right here.
This is like spring break.
Can you imagine how many
Or she has to lay right
people
here.
are
Yeah,
gonna
we
come
can probably lay right here.
over?
You probably have to lay right here. Not on the floor. Right here. There you go.
I can't believe I messed him up in the
There you
This
go.
is going down, right? Wait, where did the honk come from?
The first
Because it's a
Huh?
honk.
He said
did.
body shots, and I said
You
like
said
a
huh
six.
too?
I was saying, where did the honk
That's
come
like 3 shots out of it, right?
No, I didn't
It's a
say.
good
Let's,
job.
let's squash the thing for just a minute because right now I'm like 6 shots in the hole.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll make it.
You're
So,
not gonna
so
make it.
we're gonna act like we're 1 and 1, me and you. Okay?
Okay.
We're 1 and 1, and we'll
No,
start
I
the
never
hunt
said
thing after we do our shot. Okay. Here we go.
No, you said if we say that when you're
Look,
asking
look,
questions.
don't argue with me. This is
When
the
you're
problem
asking
we
questions.
have
Mary
at
life.
the gym every
Gotta
day.
love it. This is great.
At the gym every day, she wants to argue with me about what I said. I know what I said.
You didn't evidently, because I messed you up.
Oh, well, I'm so glad you recorded.
Clearly.
It doesn't matter. You can edit this shit later on.
No, but I'm sure that he's gonna edit it in my
In
favor.
our favor.
He's gonna. Oh, you're sure he's gonna edit in your favor?
There's
Yeah.
more of us than you.
I doubt it.
Goodness.
I doubt it. He knows who Daddy is. I'm Daddy.
You're not his dad.
Not his daddy. But I'm your daddy.
No, you're
No,
not.
you're not.
My daddy's name.
I'm
is
old
Ken.
enough to be her daddy.
Well, we've talked about this.
What are these?
There's supposed to be glow sticks, but it's not glowing.
Is it alcohol?
Maybe it's too dark.
Okay,
Maybe it's too bright in here.
we both gotta pay the piper, Andrea.
Alright.
Your turn first. Go ahead.
Oh, did you chop that lemon up with your cold steel knife?
I absolutely
You
did. And it was so sharp. No, body shots. We're not cheersing it.
No, I'm not.
Oh, yes, you are.
No.
Oh, yes, you are.
No.
Come on, let's go.
One. Okay, ready? You're going.
I'm going first. Ready? Where am I putting this, Wendy? You help
I
me out.
think he's just in the belly.
On the belly.
I gotta get more water.
Ready?
Nice.
Oh, you're breathing. I'm letting you
Oh,
go.
sorry that I'm breathing.
Don't
bro.
breathe. Stop breathing.
Okay.
All right, Suki girl.
Bless America.
Well, if you get pulled over later, just tell me that.
Officer, I wasn't ready. I was the body shot table earlier.
Your turn.
I already drank
Oh,
low.
horseshit. It
No, I
didn't count
didn't.
then.
It didn't count. I never said
Let me
it.
tell you something. You are in
I never said the HUH. I never said it.
the camera.
Oh, look how smart she is.
I didn't
Do
say
you see
honk.
the scoreboard?
Wait, if I say it,
Yeah, you
then
picked that
who
up.
I get to take the body shot off of?
If you say what?
If I get caught saying honk.
Oh. Well, then what? Then what?
Then who, do I get to choose?
Chelsea.
who I-
Now you
No.
Yeah.
I got Chelsea or
Come on,
Lisa.
dude.
No,
Come
dude,
on.
Chelsea's,
Alright.
Chelsea's
There's
a
that.
little on the timid side. I'm trying to make her come out of the
Timid.
closet.
Timid, dude.
You know, kick that closet
just
door
not-
off the hinges
I'm
with the front
not
key.
about the naked life, okay?
Hey.
That's all
Look, I'm all about hippies and roses, man.
Man, Donny, you made a mess. Look at all the ice everywhere.
Alright,
I see all the ice everywhere. It's everywhere.
Go back to your. Nice.
Okay, all right. So we got shit to talk about. So somebody needs to do their drink. Who's gonna do their drink?
I'm drinking and I just had a shot.
But Wendy said the word.
dude, no one's gonna do that. Carry on. Yeah.
No one's gonna do it. I'm the host of this show. Right? I'll shut this shit down. I'll hit the gong on you.
You
Gong!
gonna go home?
Huh?
You gonna go home?
No, I'm gonna stand right here. The goons will come get you.
So,
So,
Andy, how
Okay, so I'm gonna be on the main card.
Yeah, so Andy, how are you
We're
going?
we lost subject somehow. It'll start at 9 Central Standard Time on Access TV. That will be July 1st. And you guys can't miss that, okay?
So let's talk about some of the other fights on the card, right? So, I mean, there's 16 fights on that card. I think we would be here all night talking about the amateur side, but let's start at the TV side of the card. You ain't got to pick on your own fight. We already know who you think's going to win. The same person that I think's going to win. But then fight number 2. We got, I think, who's up in 2?
Is it Jewel?
No,
it's not
Jill Swing.
Kendrick.
No.
No, it's somebody else.
No,
Damn, if I had a fight card from me. Anyway, all right. So let's move on down the
That
card.
part's gonna get edited.
Let's go to the Jewel Scott fight. We got Jewel Scott, Ricky Murphy. Who you got on that one?
Jewel Scott.
By what?
KO?
KO, maybe.
What
Round 2.
Y'all plotted that shit.
No, we did not. I was sitting there all day.
I was gonna say
I know,
knockout as
she's
well.
in her room, I've been.
You gonna
I'm
say
always
KO
in my
round 2?
room.
Well,
He's strong.
I'll say KO round 1. That's my guess. So, all right, we're all on the same page with Jewel Scott. Let's move to the main event because I think a lot of these fights are going to be competitive fights, but I think the guy who is supposed to win these fights on the TV side is probably going to win most of them. You know, you're the guy who's supposed to win.
Yeah, the main event's
Well,
hard
it's a
to
win, so.
It's good. It's a win-win
Somebody
situation. That's what they
does.
keep saying. I'm about sick of hearing that shit.
And there it comes.
The song.
Yeah.
Whatever.
You wanted
You're
that
the one who
walkout.
started
I didn't. You did.
They
You
keep-
overplayed it in your head. That's what you did.
I did do that.
Yeah, you did do that. I got that song right here.
Okay, all right. So Tony Kelly versus Kevin the Angel of Death Aguilar. All right, now check this out. These guys have been on a collision course in
Yeah, for a long
MMA
time.
since they were amateurs. Now, what you got to realize is both of these dudes have UFC potential, and you might see both of them in the UFC down the road. You're definitely going to see the winner of this fight in the UFC very shortly, but you could see both of them. So that being said, knowing that, I mean, y'all kind of have an insight on the situation that they're training under. Who is your pick for the Kevin Aguilar-Tony Kelly fight in the main event for Legacy 57?
Tony Kelly.
Yeah, I got
You got
Tony.
Tony?
I got Tony. Nothing against Kevin. Kevin's great.
Kevin's
but
great.
I definitely, I think I have Tony for this one for sure.
Where you at?
Yeah.
Yeah? Kelly? Over there? Same thing?
Kelly.
All right, well, I'm not
Not
going
to
to go
be
against
even
you.
biased,
I'm
but
not going against you.
yeah.
I mean, he's gotten a lot better since his last fight. And his last fight, he really wasn't himself, I don't think. But I mean, it was a tough fight for him.
Mm-hmm.
He fought against Levi.
Moles, that's
Yeah.
right. A branded quick brown belt, I think.
Yeah. And Levi's still doing great. He just won against a veteran UFC fighter.
Yeah.
His
Last
fight.
night,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, it was
Mhm.
Friday night, yeah.
Yeah, and Tony beat Levi. I don't know. And so we'll see.
All right, cool. Let's talk for a minute because, you know, as a fight, I had over 100 fights. You know, I had to cut weight for all of those fights. I started cutting weight when I was 10 years old. So I know what it felt like to cut weight as a man. But
You were a man at 10 years old.
at 8 years old, I had a full-time job
He
and a
probably
girlfriend.
put the cut weight
And a
in.
girlfriend.
I was like, what?
He probably just walked in and he was at weight.
Whatever.
So do
You were
I saw them shorts.
Man, look,
I saw them shorts. Where are those shorts
No.
I had a
He was like
15-year-old
this.
girlfriend.
Where
I
are those
said,
shorts
"Look,
at?
Like
bitch,
that when he was
you
good.
better have my dinner made when I get home. I'm gonna be on your ass."
Oh my god, Johnny.
Yeah.
That's the way it was, man. You know, I'm
Where are
old
those
school.
little shorts at? I gotta pull them out. They're adorable.
Oh, I
You
think
talking
you'll find
about-
it.
They're so great though.
With the little
When you,
ones with
yeah, when
the
you were
ones.
competing as a man at 8 years old.
Oh,
Yes.
I should go get the
We're not
little
showing my
ones.
little shorts.
They're ages
They're adorable.
We're not showing my
You
little
keep
shorts.
cutting since you were 10.
Come on,
We're not.
scared.
Look how ready he's
So
getting.
you can do body
Yes,
shots,
get
but
ready.
we
Yeah,
can't
you
do
are
shorts.
shorts.
Okay. Well, guess what? I knocked a lot of 8-year-olds out in them damn shorts.
Yeah, good for you.
Man, I held the fort down.
So, where I was headed with that before I was so rudely interrupted is that I've never cut weight as a woman, and I know that it is much more difficult as a woman to cut extreme. You know, as male fighters, we have extreme weight cuts sometimes, right? And our bodies let us do that because we're 68% water by volume, where you're 55% water by volume, and everybody thinks a woman's body has more water than a man, but that's just not scientifically true. So it's harder for you to cut, to make that huge water cut the way that a man does. Tell us how it's affecting you. Tell us how you have led up to this fight over the last week and entered your weight cut stage, and how it affects you as a woman that walks around at 122 pounds but fights at 105.
Well, I'm trying to be 116 by tomorrow morning, so then I only have 9 or 10 pounds of water to cut. I don't want to go over than that. I haven't done more than that, but I pretty much stayed consistent between 118 and 120, not 122, but
Well, you know.
yeah, I have some bad days or good days, but yeah. I have to diet way sooner than Angel usually would. I don't know, it's because I have no idea. It's just the way it is. I'm still learning each fight too, so it changes.
You know, you have fought as heavy as 135 as an amateur, which in my mind explains a lot of why your record as an amateur was a little bit lopsided, because you took fights way out of your weight class. And then when you and I met, and I told you, I said, I don't even think 115 is your weight class, I think 105 is your weight class. What did you think when I told you that?
I thought you were crazy. I was like, oh, yeah, right. I was like, there's no way I could shrink down. I already have trouble shrinking down to 115, but my whole amateur career, I never really had to cut weight. Like 5 fights, I fought at 125, and that's my walk weight. I just never really wanted to cut weight. I like food and
Like
beer
food.
and stuff.
And
So-
now she's drinking coffee.
Yeah, I'm drinking water actually. It just looks better than my gallon, but yeah. So
Drinking water and eating the blow pop.
yeah.
So we're not asking Andy questions right now.
Like how about you, Andrea? Like tell us about your weight cut, because she cuts from like.
You know, that's kind of where I'm headed with this. I mean, I'm interested in the women's weight cut because, you know, mainstream MMA obviously is flooded by men fighting because as it should be. But the ladies are starting to become mainstream, and we would like to know as men. I'm sure a lot of the fans would like to know how your weight cut differs from a man's weight cut, and why maybe it's more difficult for you to make a weight class, or why you can't cut as much weight as a guy your size.
Well, I mean, women are known to hold and retain water more so than men do.
Even though your body is less water than a man.
Yeah, I mean, like, our bodies are meant to retain water. I don't know, they just store it, especially when.
Did Jesus tell you that? I'm just asking.
Now look,
They
so
kinda got
I just mean,
put to the-
especially whenever we start to cut weight, because then our bodies start acting differently, and then it seems like we're always end up starting our period, and then we end up retaining water and bloating and blah blah blah. This crazy stuff happens.
Yeah.
And,
I've been hearing that from women all my life.
Yeah.
I think it's a bunch of horse shit.
No, it's not. I mean,
really uncomfortable.
I mean, I have this. I have the IUD birth control thing, so I don't have periods, but I still bloat. I still cramp,
Yeah.
and I still retain water.
Well, I bloat and I cramp too. I bloat and I cramp too. I don't bitch about it.
Not like this.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but my ovaries swell.
Have you ever felt like?
Well, my
have you
ovaries
ever
swell
felt-
too.
Have you ever felt like there was a T-Rex trying to get out of your bladder before?
No, but I sparred with
Have you ever
several
given
T-Rex.
birth to a baby?
But,
I
but
have.
guess what?
Sorry,
Excuse
Val.
me. No, it's not a party. Val's had to spill shit.
You almost did. You better move
What was
that
your
stuff.
question? Have I ever given birth to
Yeah.
The kid.
a kid? No, I haven't.
She
You said a T-Rex, as a matter of fact.
said it
I've
to me.
said,
You said a T-Rex.
that's what a period feels like.
Well, guess what? I've sparred with a bunch of T-Rexes.
You
You
talking
know
about my war?
They can't
I'm
touch me.
joking, I'm joking.
I just put that hand on the head, and the T-Rex can't touch me. He's going.
Shut up.
It's over with.
I said that. I'm a terrible person.
She's so
Mike Moore's going to see this episode.
I know, I'm
Sure.
a terrible person.
Mike Moore, I didn't
I'm
say it.
sorry.
The personality dynamic is
Yeah.
crazy.
I only said it because of the.
Como días,
commercial.
cabrón. Chingada.
But anyway.
What were you trying to say?
But anyway,
I don't
yeah.
know, but it was some shit I heard in
Something
Tombstone.
about
I heard that shit in Tombstone.
Say it again.
I don't know. I'm not going to say
Say
it.
it again.
It was
Let the
cool.
Mexican-
When I heard it in Tombstone, it was cool. It ain't cool.
He's a man. He's a man.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
Shit.
Oh, mercy.
Speaking of bloating and everything, how are you dealing with your suspension?
Yeah, well, you know, that's kind of a whole episode by itself, her suspension. And we will go there, because she's pretty much suspended from everything, including holding hands and walking down the fucking street.
Well, let her explain. She was bloated that day, and that's why.
Well,
she
first
took
of
that
all,
food off.
I am broke.
Well,
And that sucks.
Yes. Okay.
That's how suspension is.
yeah,
affecting
yeah,
me.
yeah. They tell you that, let me tell you how suspension works. They tell you that, guess what?
You can't make any more
You
money.
can't work at all. Your job is taken from you. But guess what, bitch? You owe us money.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? That's how suspension works.
That was
So, so if you get fired from a job, let's say you get fired from Lowe's and you go to work at Home Depot. Well, you can go to, the Lowe's can't say, bitch, you can't go work at Home Depot because we fired you. They do that shit in MMA. You know, if Nevada doesn't like what she did, then they suspend her in Louisiana. Even if what she did was legal, which it was,
Mhm.
in Louisiana, you know,
Now
they
come
suspend
on,
her
then.
across the board. We'll get into that in a later episode because I'm starting to get crunk and I'm ready to hook somebody. So we're going to calm this shit down and go somewhere else.
Calm down, calm down.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Why don't we bring Kendrick in here and talk about his fight?
Well, let's do one more thing before we do that because we got some great fighters fighting on Legacy and I'm excited about that. But we all got to be a part, 1, 2, 3, 4, of Donald Cerrone's big win over Patrick Cote. Yeah.
Look, we even have Donald Cerrone joining us tonight.
That's right. Donald
Yeah.
Cerrone joined us.
Donald
DC.
Cerrone.
DC is always watching over us. The man with the hat. I was the first man with the hat, but I would definitely, bestow that upon him.
I guess you are a few years older than him.
A few years, ass. I could be his dad.
No, you don't. He's like
You're not
30.
alone, so.
How old is
You're not
Donald? Like
alone.
33?
My age, yeah, somewhere around there.
Maybe 30.
Well, I could
33.
be
He's
your-
either 30 or 33.
So
I
you'd
could
be like
be
7 years
your,
older than him.
Like
no,
his brother.
horseshit.
Oh my God, yes, he's in his.
You're
he's 30.
32?
I'm 34. I think you might be even younger than me.
He's
Like
younger
a year.
than you.
You're like 33 or
Yeah,
something.
right.
How
Look,
about I Google it?
let me explain something to you. If he's 8 years younger than me, he could be my
How
son.
about
Oh my God, here we go again with the
I'm just
8 years
letting you
old.
know, that's the way it is.
how about I ask him? I'll just
Because
text
you
him.
were a man.
I was a grown man with a girlfriend and a
How old
full-time
are
job.
you?
You didn't even have balls,
Donny. Grown man stuff.
I'm gonna get banned for saying balls.
Where'd the beer tub go?
He's right there.
I need a beer.
Same picture.
Gotcha.
1, 2, 3. Cheese. Okay.
Y'all need a selfie stick. As much as y'all do that,
I have a selfie stick.
I
You want
thought
me to go get
selfie
it?
sticks were the
Didn't I
stupidest
buy
thing
you
I
one?
ever seen.
Oh,
You did?
wait a minute.
Hey,
I don't watch it.
Wendy Star, ladies and gentlemen, Wendy Star
How about
just
yes,
brought me my
not
beer and
included.
cracked it
Say
open
that.
for me.
One,
Thank you, Wendy Star.
Ready?
Here's
One,
that. What's up?
2. Hey, Chels. 3.
I'm not looking
That's
for
good.
you.
Bam.
So we're doing selfies as we got a camera on. Is that what
Well,
we're
it's
doing?
real.
So my show, this show is not interesting.
You were
enough for
introduced.
No, it is actually. See what
So while I'm doing
See
that,
what
y'all
I'm
take a
doing.
selfie.
See what I'm doing while we are doing our little podcast and stuff right now. I'm sending out tweets to people and telling them to ask us questions.
Okay, well, you know what? Let's go
So
beyond
I have a
the.
few people asking
Let's
questions.
go beyond the suspension thing a
Okay,
little bit.
and we'll get to
Because
y'all's
we're
questions.
gonna go to the official legal suspension that you're under.
Mhm.
But it seems like these days you're suspended from everything.
Yeah, yeah.
You're suspended from Periscope.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Hey, Periscope loves me enough to let me be unsuspended. They gave me my account back, but I was suspended for like 2 months.
Yeah.
What'd you put
Why is
on
that?
there?
What'd you do? Would you performance enhancing drugs with Periscope?
No, I mean, I was, okay, on fight night, I would show clips of the fights, to have things to talk about with
Can't
my
do that
fans.
shit, man. That's against federal law, bro.
She's an outlaw.
But I'm not doing that
This is outlaw Muay Thai right here, baby.
I'm not gonna do that anymore, just like I'm not gonna take fluid pills anymore.
You're not gonna take fluid pills anymore? Really?
Huh?
What are you gonna do for diuretics then?
I'm gonna take
Just take a big shit the night before?
yeah,
That's what I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna take,
If you stick a blade of grass up your ass.
Natural diuretic.
Look, I'm telling you the truth.
magnesium citrate.
No, shit rate. That's bullshit. Take a blade of grass and stick it up your ass. And you pipe your ass up in the air like this.
Don't do that, don't do that.
No, I'm telling you what to do. And you stick the blade of grass up your ass, and if you let it sit there for about 5 minutes, you'll have to run to the bathroom and shit. That's the way it is. I promise you, it's human nature.
What? Donny, how do you even?
Is this what you started doing for weight cuts when you were a man at 8?
Man, look,
Man,
look,
hey.
I go back to caveman times.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was fighting when we used to wrap our hands with loincloths.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we was cutting with
Was it
blades of grass.
Coliseum?
Is this why you think you're
You know?
alive? That's why you think that
I
you're
am. No, I'm not lying.
Hey Donnie, will you hand me my wine over there so I can fill my glass up?
Why don't you keep whining, maybe? Huh? What's up? Okay.
He's what's upping already. Damn.
All right, there's
Hey
your
Chelsea,
wine.
you did a good job, this is good.
So let's explain to the general public why you're such an alcoholic these days. Because you're, suspended, obviously. She can't fight. So instead of fight, she just said, fuck it, I'll just drink. And so,
Gotta be good at something.
where most of the time we'd be whooping somebody's ass, now we just whooping
Gotta be
that
a
bottle
champion in
ass.
something and
All the time.
drinking wine.
Hey, wait, Andrea, can I ask you, what exactly was the reason for the suspension?
We're getting into that. We're gonna get into that. I'll let you answer that question, but we're gonna get into that. Go ahead.
Oh, wait, go for it now?
I'll answer the question. She got suspended because she's a dumbass. That's why.
She's
She
not
didn't read the rules. She didn't read the rules. Did you read the rules? Did you read the rules?
Look, they said they were
Okay,
drug
I wanna
testing
hear
me.
it.
I thought they
That's
were
all I
drug
thought.
testing me for drugs.
Like
I didn't think that a fluid pill was a drug.
That's why you told us the flu?
Yes.
Yeah, it's just
An over-the-counter Walgreens flu pill. But I'm being devil's advocate.
Yeah, what the hell?
Whoops. Anyway.
But that could be, in their eyes, that could be a masking agent
Look,
for
you
PEDs.
look. I did look over their thing and their rules.
Nevada, South.
But you can't even
Nevada
take
State,
sleeping pills or ibuprofen and stuff like that, so, I mean, they're really strict.
They're trying to kill everyone.
When is the suspension up?
December. Yep.
So we have some things in the work that we'll be announcing soon, hopefully, that will get us back in action.
Yeah, for real.
Anyways, that's a depressing subject.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
bummed.
no.
We started talking about that
No,
before everybody-
Andrea won 4 gold in the Europa
Yeah, that's a good subject, that's a good
in
subject.
Dallas.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't even hear what y'all said. I said you won 4 gold in Europa tournament, the jiu-jitsu tournament in
But
Dallas.
only in
Oh,
the
and
division.
only in your division, and
Only
in
in the 4
absolute,
divisions.
yes,
No one else's
so
5
listen,
divisions.
I just competed, was it 2 weekends ago?
Yes.
2 weekends ago in Texas at the Europa for Fight to Win. And I competed in 4 divisions and I did win gold. I had like 12 matches. At least it seemed, I think it was 12
Yeah,
matches.
11 or 12.
But I was able to compete in that. So, and that was a jiu-jitsu tournament.
But aren't you suspended? How can you do that?
You know what? I think that I should be allowed to compete in jiu-jitsu tournaments, not MMA. In August, I am supposed to compete for another Fight to Win, or for another Fight to Win in Orlando. Not Orlando.
New Orleans.
That's it, New Orleans.
But for jujitsu.
What are we going to Orlando for?
For the
You need to
IKF.
stockpile of weapons.
No, we are going to
Orlando.
Orlando for the IKF. That's in July, but August is New Orleans. Anyways, so a few days ago, I got a phone call from the Louisiana Commission saying that I was not allowed to compete in a jiu-jitsu tournament in Louisiana, in New Orleans. And I don't even know why, because it's jiu-jitsu. It's not even MMA. And they told me that Nevada called them because they got word that I was supposed to be competing in a jiu-jitsu match. And so now they're trying to shut that down.
So
I
Big
don't know.
Brother got involved.
Nevada got involved.
Who is Big Brother?
Big brother.
Yeah. I guess
And they
Big
tried to shut you down. But what happened? Louisiana has these wonderful laws on the books that are called Louisiana Revised Statute
State
number
laws.
4:58 state that Louisiana Boxing and Wrestling Commission has no jurisdiction over jiu-jitsu tournaments or any traditional martial arts venue at all. So they can spin their wheels all you want, but guess what? We still fighting in that that Fight to Win Pro 10
Yep.
that will be aired on flowgrappling.com on August the 6th.
Would you like to read it off?
No, I would not like to read it off because that's a long ass thing to read off.
Don't do it.
But it clearly says that the Boxing Commission
Has
basically
no,
has no power over.
and neither does Nevada's
Jiu-jitsu.
commission. They don't govern jiu-jitsu in Nevada either.
No, but they're calling Louisiana and trying to keep me from making money.
Because the haters, man, they know what you are. You a superstar.
Yeah.
She's an outlaw, baby.
That's right.
Delilah, you suspended.
Suspend.
But guess what? I'm gonna compete in August because I'm allowed.
She's an outlaw.
That's
And it's
right.
legal.
And
It's
you
legal in
can't stop.
Louisiana because it's a state law.
Tell them you're an outlaw.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
No.
An outlaw,
outlaw.
baby.
Quick on the draw, right?
I mean, I really do hope that you let me back in Nevada eventually.
After talking crap about you,
Straight to your
Well,
Can we just be friends?
let me say this. You know, the
You
state
did,
of
you did.
Nevada has nothing to do with the commission of Nevada. And I think the commission of Nevada is over the top with the way that they punish and,
My lawyer said that too. He agreed.
over the top.
Something a lawyer would say.
Well,
Yeah.
the problem
As a
is,
defense attorney,
the real problem
He's from Nevada.
is that none of those commissioners have competed in the sport. So, you know.
no. The issue I have is when a guy who's never had a fight before tells me how I should cut weight. He tells me what I should do to cut weight. What weight have you ever cut in your life? You know what I'm saying?
Anyone?
Besides getting circumcised, that's about the only weight you ever cut in your life. You know what I mean?
Mine's actually.
Don't tell me how to cut weight. You don't know how.
Just give me a silly.
You've never seen an
Keep it
MMA fight. You don't know the difference in that and the jiu-jitsu tournament. How are you going to try to classify them together?
Exactly,
You
when
know
they
what
were
I'm saying?
trying to legalize it in New York and they compared it to like
Hey, can I
I just say right now?
cockfighting and shit.
Yeah, and
I don't
hangings
feel that way,
and
but
everything.
there you
So
go.
clearly they don't know what you're talking about, so how can they
You're
govern?
looking that way, your butt looks like a straight peach.
We're talking about butts, so now my attention, my
Kendrick's
ears
been
are.
having me squat a lot.
Your ass looks amazing from
Yeah.
this angle. I'm just
From
saying.
an angle, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sit behind
You have a-
it.
you
It
have a
looks
great
like
angle
it
with
looks
your
like an
ass.
upside down heart.
Your ass.
That's what- Oh, I can't tell.
Interesting.
It looks really good.
Oh, really? I feel the body shot. Huh? Huh?
What you miss out?
You did that on purpose.
Body shot.
Huh?
Yep, you're losing.
That's right.
H.
Losing what?
Said you're losing, and I said H-U-H.
I ain't losing shit. I'm up 10-1.
She's been drinking because she's all lippy.
What does that even mean right there, Donnie?
That means-
Donnie.
I have no
It means I win 10-1.
It means
And you can throw a pee at me if you want to, but I still win 10-1.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. You're not getting no points, you understand?
So, anyway.
I get points when I wake up.
Well, for not dying.
Wait.
I mean-
Something just disappeared. Donnie, your phone. Give it back.
I mean,
Look, I gotta stay in contact with our Twitter people, Facebook. They're all sending us messages. They're asking us questions. So
all
what's
right.
the first? Yeah.
Well, ask me a question from
Let's see.
somebody from Twitter. I'd be glad to answer it.
Okay, what?
In my most
Wait, Adrian.
humble
I
and,
wanna read them to you.
You wanna read them to me?
Yeah, I'll read you the questions and then you answer, alright?
Right on.
Well,
Alright, that way you can't read it and then like think ahead of time about your answer. I want you to be confident.
here are a few.
Okay.
There's just a few. I gotta post more about it so people will keep reading.
Alright. First question. How did the recent photo shoot come about? Are you satisfied with the results?
Hold up.
First of all,
I got a quick question after you answer this one. Go ahead.
I think that
Answer away, dude.
Well,
That photo shoot was badass.
I think so. I think Timothy Lee Eddington, he did an amazing job, and I think the photo shoot turned out great. I mean, we periscoped it, so obviously all of our fans got to see some of it. I mean, I did shut it off before, you know.
You got naked.
I didn't get naked. I mean, I was topless, but
Woo!
nobody saw that. Nobody saw that.
She did have a wardrobe.
She did it for her husband. It was a picture
Oh,
on his
you think
phone.
that was for me? That was you think? That was for me?
You made her do it. Whatever. Anyways,
Whatever.
I didn't show anything to the camera, so nobody saw anything. You might have thought that y'all were gonna see something because I did see someone like stole our Periscope video and put it
Well,
on
I thought I
YouTube.
saw something too because I was walking into this restaurant and they had 2 buttons sewed to a wall. And I was like, Andrew! And I was like, oh, fuck, it's the wall. I'm sorry.
Trying to say I don't have any boobs.
Andrew.
I'm just saying.
Just nipples.
No, I'm just saying.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Anyways.
So anyway,
Okay.
question number 2 is,
Question number 2 is, if you did not have the KGB nickname, which I'm pretty sure you need to tell people because you're going to get asked a bajillion times for the rest of your life.
already been asked a
what
bajillion.
KGB means. Do you have any others up your sleeves that you liked?
Well, the only other one that really came to mind was the Karate Cowgirl. And
Nice.
Donnie really thought that would have been
It's a
awesome,
little
the
red.
Karate Cowgirl. But KGB I did get stuck with. And it is, it just means that I'm like a killer or an assassin, you know. I mean, it comes from the Russian KGB, you know.
you look like a Russian bra, period.
Donnie thinks.
Even the Russian coach said that. The
I
coach
do
from
I?
Moscow said the same shit. You look like a
I
Russian
really
chick.
wish that I had my Russian hat right now. I need my Russian hat. Dadgummit, the furry one. With the little sickle and
That's
hammer.
hot.
That's
Yeah.
cute.
It was very
You
hot.
need one for the wintertime.
I do, I need that. I'm gonna get one for y'all next time.
I got you a good one right here, Mama.
They could be the
Russian.
Russians.
Alright, so Jeremy Oh My at Mears2222 says, great spot for a podcast. What's your dream fight and what's your nightmare fight?
Oh, that's a
That
good one.
is a good
Who's that guy? That's a good question,
His
man.
Well, if I ever had to fight Cyborg, she would definitely be
At
mine.
Mears222. Okay.
Well, she's-
My nightmare fight would be having to fight Cyborg, but I mean,
Did you see
I
her?
love
She just said
Cyborg.
that she would kill one or like.
Like Cyborg said that?
Yeah.
I kind
dream fight, I just want to freaking win the Invicta World Championship belt, and I want to win a UFC World Championship belt. So whoever I have to fight to get those two, that's what I want to do. That's my dream.
Sure.
Alright,
Heard that shit.
Yeah.
Marky Mark says, do you guys watch Game of Thrones?
No.
No, that's Sunday, that's right now.
You know,
Actually, no.
We're doing this.
yeah, Game of Thrones is a problem because
No.
A, they have English accents and we're not into that shit.
No, I mean, like, I think it
I need
looks cool and
subtitles
all,
for
but
that.
I just have so many other shows that I'll watch.
Donny?
That was directed towards somebody else
Okay,
that's also in the room.
Let's see.
Oh,
Kenny Chester says to you, you are beautiful and a great fighter. Really enjoying following you. Your husband is a lucky man.
Yes,
Look
you
at
are,
that.
yes, you
Is
are.
that what y'all think I'm a lucky
Yeah.
guy? Y'all think I'm lucky? Y'all think this shit is luck? Good luck or bad luck?
You gotta
Great
remember
luck.
that.
Okay.
Jackpot.
Help.
Alright, ladies, so get in here.
No, what are we doing now?
Hey, we're here on our podcast, our first podcast.
So we're taking a selfie on the podcast.
Ask questions. You can ask Andy Nguyen here some questions. You can ask me questions. You can ask Chelsea, or you can ask my husband, my coach, Donny questions as well. Or you can ask Wendy Lopez. She's our spirit top girl tonight, but
And has the biggest tits in the room.
she has some awesome movies.
Oh.
Big movies.
Boobs don't lie.
Big boobies.
But
We
if you
lose
let
our
me
boobies.
keep eat, let me eat for a few more months. I got you on that one.
Hey, am I singing Friday or no?
Huh?
Am I singing Friday or no?
If you want to.
Okay.
Alright.
Double check on that. This is something I'm gonna have to revert.
Alright.
Oh.
Alright,
Alright.
I did.
Put the McConaughey
Alright, alright.
Hey, there's a camera right there.
Guess what? We can edit all this shit.
Please don't. Please don't. I want you to leave.
I like it just the way it is. I like it just the way
It's
it
real,
is.
this is how we talk.
Yes,
Please
so-
leave it all.
I just want some fucking time of this, man.
We have, it's 7:53.
7:53.
Swear to God. You want a fresh one? Anyways, alright,
So
so
anyways, on to the next question.
we're going to the next question.
Yes.
Alright, Owen? You with me? Okay.
Hey, I have a question real quick.
Ask
Is Matt fighting this week
No,
too?
no.
Is it just
he's not.
Tony?
I have to be very careful what I say, but no, Matt is not fighting.
Okay.
Matt is doing very well,
Mm-hmm.
and he's gonna continue to do very well.
Yeah.
This is no, knock on him, you know what I'm saying? He's going where he's supposed to go, period, that's all I'm saying.
Cool. So Tony is the main event?
Tony's the main event, fighting Kevin, the Angel of Death.
But the co-main event, who's co-main event?
Which is
Darren.
Derek Grant's fighting Dave
D-Rod.
Burrows, right?
There we
He's
go.
fighting Dave Burrows, yeah?
Let's talk about that.
Okay, let's talk about that. We'll talk about it longer than the fight lasts.
All right.
Okay, the fight's over. Derek won by guillotine choke. Fight's over. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's what it is.
Now,
Derek's gonna win.
I remember watching Derek.
I can't wait to see Derek. I really wish I was fighting with him, Derek. I wish I was fighting Derek. I wish I was fighting Tony, Andy,
Well, you could be.
Kendrick.
You could be tonight. You could be next week. Why aren't you?
Why do we have to get the press to get?
I'm just saying. You could be.
Y'all see what I deal with? He rubs it in my face.
She could be fighting next week. All you gotta do
She
is
rubs
right.
it in your face.
Cheeks and all. Hell no. Alright, so we're kind of winding down. Like the party cast has been less than festive because you're cutting weight,
Yep.
you're approved, you ain't said nothing.
No.
I've said a lot of shit.
She said a lot, but we need to ask her
But
questions.
Buckus has done better than you.
Hey, I have her CD. We should put it
No!
on.
Oh, we should play Buckus.
No! Hey, hold up. She's here?
No.
Oh yeah, she's back.
What?
No.
Yeah, sing together.
Nope. First
Yes.
of all.
There you go.
Yes.
First
She
of
has a
all.
CD. She has
Turn around.
an album.
Hey, look.
Yes,
Yes.
get your guitar.
Look,
Yes.
you now have no choice.
Dude, I'm
You
not
now
gonna
have
play a
no choice.
song. I haven't practiced.
No, we're not asking you to play songs.
Play two
Chelsea,
chords.
Guitar.
Play two chords and say,
Chelsea.
Donny is.
Well, I would
Just
never.
play two chords, that's all.
I feel like you say serious.
That's fine, you can say that.
Chelsea, are you serious? I did not know you were a musician.
Oh, yeah. She likes to sing.
Yeah.
I'm not.
We got 5 minutes to show off your skills, otherwise I'm gonna show off my
Right
skills.
now.
My skills all
I'm
involve
on,
me.
bro. Donnie,
Yes.
shot.
You do realize that you
Shots.
can edit this and that we
Shot,
have to have like more than
No, you don't realize that. I know. Let's do shots, right now. What's that? Bam.
Chelsea.
Oh, you can, I'm sorry. She's fighting, that's what, I shall not give my fighter a shot.
What's your
He's
But
not
preference?
Andrea,
I'm singing a song.
She needs a shot, just so I can
don't
live
play
with
much guitar.
Here you go.
There I go, Donnie. Thank you.
And songs above your head.
Yes, I know.
I'm the singer, he's the singer.
Hey, just so y'all know, Andy Nguyen decorated our.
Look, yeah, please take
Isn't
note.
that a nice touch? It's a nice touch.
I shook his hand real quick.
Andy Nguyen decorated it, so this must have came from her closet.
That's the panty and bra decor on our chandeliers. I sniffed them all to make sure they were clean. And they were.
It smells like Asian food.
I did. It just smelled like fried rice or nothing. So we hung them on the chandeliers.
She's a singer. She's a singer. I'm a guitarist.
I would use
Okay.
quotation
No.
marks.
No.
Yeah.
Case.
Come on.
She's a singer.
I want my lemon cut only by a cold steel knife. So
Only,
go ahead
oh,
and
you want me to
slide
cut
it.
you a lemon by
Yeah.
a cold steel knife? Watch what happens.
My
What I cut.
Kidnapper.
What I cut them
And I
off.
only want it sliced with the best knife in the world.
The best knife in the world out of the box, right?
Yep.
She looks
Because
like
what?
Grace too.
Because it's cold
You know what?
steel.
Because it's a dangerous blade, yep. Watch it, what happens.
Yeah, slice that shit up. I want
No,
my lemon. Like
because
Oh,
what I'm gonna give you is.
look at that beautiful slice of lemon.
Thank you.
I know.
Yeah.
Hey, can I see that? Can I see that? I just want to see that. This is mine.
You trust her with a knife? Yeah, nice.
She's a country girl.
Woo.
There you go,
Alright.
take it back.
Cheers.
You're holding it like a girl. You're supposed to put your,
Oh, am I supposed to hand it to you
yeah,
this way?
that way.
Yeah,
and,
okay.
Whoever
rip it
LBJ
this way.
was supposed to shed it.
Forgot,
What's wrong?
he's sensitive.
Not
Cold
even-
steel. Don't send her any more knives until she goes to a knife safety course.
He is
A cut and chop safety course. I'm gonna close it first. There you
Thank you.
Nice.
State, homie.
I have to say and admit, this is probably the longest conversation that him and I have had in a long time.
go. I wasn't even talking to you. I was talking to everybody else.
I know, but I mean, I'm kind of involved, so.
Okay. Cool. How about that?
No,
We got down.
you guys went on a date last night, though.
Yeah, that sucked.
No, it did not suck.
Yeah, it did.
Did you shoot it without me? Donnie?
Huh?
Did you shoot it without me?
Oh, are you shooting? Where
It's
the-
okay.
Someone should get him lessons on
There's-
taking
there's
a
a-
woman
there's
out.
one right
Oh, here you go. You ready? What's up?
Eric.
I'll go out with him. I'll teach him.
She's gonna take me out next time.
Yeah, I'll take you.
Oh wait, sorry,
Nice.
you're gone.
Mercy.
This reminds me of the time.
I hope you guys enjoyed our first show. So,
That was awesome.
that was awesome. Thank you,
Okay, so
Stephen.
anyway-
Thank you.
Join us next week where we will have the winner of
And
ladies'
new.
featherweight
And new.
championship right here on Andy
Wait,
Crazian Nguyen and Andrea KGB Lee's podcast.
Wait,
And
I
I'm just here to support.
wait,
And I'll be
wait,
holding
wait,
the
wait.
cards behind them
As they win.